Oh, I think I'm recording. Hi guys, this is Chris. It has been forever since I've been here. I am so sorry for that, but a lot's been going on. So this will be my August and September update. It is October 2nd, 2016, and I have a finish. Yay! This is Summer in Nantucket. I stitched it in the called for threads, and it is on 32 count silver mist from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. I had to think about that for a minute. I did this as a sal with the Springfield stitcher with my buddy Heather. We're like Plum Street sampler BFFs. We love to do those together. And she beat me hands down, but it's done. It's beautiful. It's not very big. I have a ton. This was a fat quarter. I have a ton of fabric left, so I'll be able to put something else on there. So that is that. I'm going to try to do this video really quickly, and I'm shooting with my camera kind of upside down on the tripod. So bear with me while I check and make sure everything's in the frame. And now I'll go to my whips. That was my only finish for 2 months, which is kind of sad, but there you go. Now, if I have pictures, I will insert a picture here of where I was the last time, but this is the Halloween Fairy by Mirabilia. I am stitching it, it's a kit, and I'm stitching it on Twixt and Tween. I believe it's a 28 Jobelin from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. I'm a big Jobelin fan. I'm also a big Belfast fan, so I kind of go back and forth, but I absolutely love this. I got this fabric, where were we? Hershey, at the retreat at Hershey last year, and that is coming up at the end of this month, so I'll have a video on that. My needle minder is from Gina's Unique Boutique. The Q-Snap cover is from H Cat Crafts. I've been buying from her for a couple of years now. I think her stuff is great as well. This is my first attempt at over one skin. It probably wasn't the best idea to do it on this, but I thought, well, there's not a whole lot of skin, so it won't be too bad. But I don't know if you remember my last video, I mentioned I was having some trouble with my left eye. And I went to the eye doctor, and it turns out that I have something called, what's it called? Recurrent corneal erosion syndrome, or something like that. And basically what it means is my cornea keeps tearing so much so that it can't attach properly. When it happens, it is excruciatingly painful. And my family eye doctor had misdiagnosed me for the last 3 years, saying it was just my allergies. Could very well have just been my allergies to begin with, but it's been going on for so long that now I have to have eye surgery. And they all sound horrible and barbaric and painful, except for what's not covered by insurance, which would be a laser surgery, much like for vision correction, like LASIK, but not. It's a different laser, it's a different procedure. And then I found out I'm never going to be a candidate for LASIK surgery because of this condition. But anyway, I'm using lots of eye drops, and my left eye, basically, I can't focus anymore with my left eye, so my right eye is doing all of the work with fine details. So I'm getting a lot of headaches, and then when that cornea tears, it doesn't feel too good. But I'm stitching over one here, and I realized right around here that I was stitching green for the skin, this very light green in the wing, and I tried to pull it out, and I ripped a hole in it, because why not? And I had all the dress done and most of the wing done, and I'm like, well, let's see what we can do to fix it. So I kind of fixed it, and it looks terrible right now, but it is a memory for me of what I am going through with my eye right now, and just all the stuff, and I'm going to persevere and get over it, and I plan to use some beads and put some kind of bracelet on her. It'll be fine. We're just going to roll with it. So I hope to have this done by Halloween. When I have it done, I want to have it framed and have it up. There's really not too much more to go. I just need to get the head, the face, finish out her wings and her legs, and boom, she's done. So I'm probably going to just work on this until I don't feel like working on it anymore. one of my other, let me make sure we're in frame. Yes, this is, what the heck is this? Things Unseen by Lizzie Kate. I will insert a picture here of the last time that you saw it. Basically, I believe I was about there. So I finished this line, this line. I was doing this for the Stitch Olympics for a couple of different days. I ended up falling out of the Stitch Olympics just for lack of, this is stuff with my eye, the headaches, and I just kind of lost my stitchy bug with everything that was going on. And I can't always see to stitch. But when I can, I am stitching now. So anyway, I got this done, this line done, and was working on the flowers. And then I put that away. Needle Minder is this cute, adorable little bee. Actually, she's a very big bee. From Nifty Needle Nannies. Had to think about that for a second too. I have needles sticking in the wrong places everywhere. Let's tuck this one under. This was a Mania start. This was also a Mania start as well. So this was a Mania start this year. This is, do I have the picture? I do. Excuse the rattling. This is Joan Elliott's Sea Goddess, who is so, so pretty. So there she is. And I'm stitching this on 28 count Lugana in Shimmering Pool from Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. The needle minder is from Gina. And if I have a picture again, I'm going to insert that here. This was for a couple of different sales that were going on in Stitch Mania, and you know what? I don't really remember which ones right now. But you guys are all in Stitch Mania, so you knew. It was for the glittery stuff. Was there a metallic beads one? I don't even remember. But anyway, I will insert a picture where I was. Basically, I had a little bit done up here, so like I finished her boob area, got this belt stitch, and started down on her tail. And I really enjoy her, and I want to pick her back up. I love this one. I love Joan Elliott. So that is it. Sadly, for my whips, we are going to go ahead and go into stash. I will tell you what, I'm going to do, like, all of my sale fabric came in that was outstanding. My fabric from Leslie from Under the Sea, and my fabric from Picture This Plus, as well as my monthly fabrics of the month. So I'm going to save the fabrics for last. If you're not interested, you can cut out then. If you didn't see my last little video I made, I did pull my winners for my giveaway. It was Annie from Stitchcraft and Scissordry won present one or gift one or giveaway one, whatever you want to call it. And I finally got to go to the post office on Saturday. It's Sunday now. And I picked up the boxes that I need. Actually, I went on Friday. Then we had a water heater emergency yesterday, so I missed going to see the Property Brothers, and I missed going to my high school reunion. And so there was that, and I wasn't feeling really very great. So I just didn't go. So I didn't get to the post office either. And there's a couple more goodies I want to pick up for the boxes, but I got the boxes, so I just need to pack those up, and I plan to mail those on Tuesday morning. So Annie won prize number 1. That will be off to her. Prize number 2 went to Crene, which Crene, if you're watching, I know you have a lot of stuff going on, but get in touch with me so I can get you your gift certificate. And then prize number 3 went to Lindy Stitcher, to Steph. So I have her stuff all ready to go to, except for a couple more little things I want to throw in, and then she'll have hers. But I'll do my other stashquisition now. First I'll do needle minders. I'm going to say I don't have that many, but I kind of do. I forgot to show, and these are so beautiful, I can't believe I forgot to show my needle minders from Kate, from No Name Needle Minders. So this was my first order, and they are great. I have a Taurus, of course some Doctor Who things. You want me to bring that a little closer? I don't know if I can zoom in any further. So yeah, so I have a Keep Calm and Don't Blink, a Time Lord, some arts things. This is Renoir, and that is Edgar Allan Poe books, and then Philadelphia, You can't see these at all, can you? Here, is that better? Is it focusing? But Philadelphia, and I went to school in Philadelphia, and I still love Philadelphia, and this does not look like it's focusing. And somehow I got a Detroit. I don't know how. I mean, I counted wrong, obviously, when I ordered it, because I don't want Detroit, but I have it. So when I placed my second order, I placed a correct one for New Orleans, which is what I wanted in the first place. And look, Kate put this cute little paw on there, and I just noticed that. How cute is it? Thank you, Kate. That is adorable. So that was just a little gift, I guess, that she put on there for me. And then some Doctor Who's. I got a, oops, that's not good, is it? This way, this way. This is 11. This is 10, my favorite, David Tennant. And then this is the quote from the end of last season. We are all stories. In the end, just make it a good one. Which was really touching and made me cry at the time, even though Clara was not my favorite companion. I got my bag from, yeah, I want to say So Much Crafting, which is a totally different thing. That is a planner thing, so disregard that. This is from So Much to Love. I am in the Bag of the Month Club for that. And this is the, I guess this is the September bag. I absolutely adore it. It has a really pretty liner, just little X's, like cross stitches. These are the things that came with it. The main thing was this pattern, which is really adorable. There's just some little squirrels hanging out. I would love to stitch this, so I will. That is that. And then, what else have I ordered? And this is probably going to be the end of my big hauls, because I have really been spending a lot on planner stuff. I have been kind of crazy with that. I'm not sure if I showed this in my last video or not. This is Queen Mermaid from Mirabilia. Tracy P put out an alert that this was available, and I jumped on it and got it right away. I think I paid $9.99 for it, so that was pretty exciting. And I put in an order to Stitching Bits and Bobs, which came in, and that I needed they have thread packs for the Glendon Place thing. So this is the fabric, the fabric. This is the Dinky Dyes pack for pumpkin swirl cheesecake, and it was nice because they were all together and I didn't have to think about it. I did not pick up the bead pack for this yet. I don't even know when I'm going. I would like to start it, but I don't know when I don't need the beads right this minute, so I didn't get them. But there was that, and then I also picked up, just because I wanted it, from Sam Sarah. This is, do I need to zoom out again? Sorry. This is Steampunk Serpent by Sam Sarah. Love that. And I also got my little, I'm going to start dropping stuff here in a minute. It's going to start sliding. The little charm came. I'm not sure where that got to. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. For my turtle, my little star charm. So I need to put that little star onto my turtle, and then I can finish that. And I bought some felt to do that. I had an order from 123 Stitch, which was, let me see, what did I get from 123 Stitch? Not that. This and this and this. So I got the bookshelf. Let's zoom in, or not. I think this camera hates me. So this is the bookshelf from Little House Needleworks. Love that. Don't know when I'll start it. Love it. This is Reflections of Scotland from Ink Circles, and it is really adorable. There are little sheep in here. There's, what really sold me on it was, I believe I saw some border collies somewhere, but I won't swear to that. Just absolutely adore it. I also got from Plum Street Sampler, I got Harvest Keeper. I have been eyeing this guy for a long time, and again, I am fighting myself not to start this. Heather and I have been talking about starting another stitch along, and I'm pretty sure she has this one. So, And then she was messaging me with the new ones that were at one of the markets, and it's just bad. We're bad with Plum Street samplers. We're terrible. So that was that. Then I got my last Spooked part 3 in. This I am going to start. In fact, I think I'm going to start this when I am done with this video, because I want to. That's the only reason. So there is Spooked. I had an order from Dinky Dyes. I missed out the first time they went around and did the, you know, the off packs that she had on her Etsy store. So I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. This was 15 skeins. This is simply called Autumn. So very, very, very pretty. Oh, look, this is falling out of here. Oops. What the heck? I got them falling out. I gotta fix that. So this is Autumn, along with these two. This is Soft Tones, which they are. This is Spring. Beautiful. This is Winter. Gorgeous. And Floral. And then I think she just included those as, she put in lots of gifts. She included these. She included these scissors and this cute button. Can you see the button? Yes, that cute little button. And I think there was some candy maybe, like a mint or something. So there's that. Last thing I have to show you before we go to fabrics is a stop at my L&S. I stopped in, of course I had to get a Plum Street Samplers. This is Blessings Abound. Love it, love it, love, love. And she was having, at the time I was there, a trunk show for Sue Hillis, who's actually going to be doing a class, but I can't go because it's during the week. So I will not be able to go. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. These, if I were just looking at these patterns, I would not have been moved to buy them at all. But I really liked them, seeing them stitched up. And they were actually stitched on a, if I'm not remembering it correctly, on like a pinkish fabric. And they just looked great. So this is called My Favorite Things. So you can stitch it as one piece, or they pull it off into elements as ornaments, which I like both. And this is the same idea. This is called It's Christmas. And then there they are, all kind of separated into ornaments, which I really liked. I also picked up every petite treasure braid that she had in stock, just because, you know, why not? So I got all of these. So I've got, you know what, I can't see well enough to read the numbers, so this is what I got. Okay. If I didn't stitch for my iPad, I don't think I could stitch right now, but fortunately I do. So now we'll go into fabric. Anybody wants to go? Bye. If anybody's still left. And what was really funny was after I did my my announcement for my giveaway, I lost, like, within a couple of minutes, 10 subscribers were gone. So yeah, it kind of sucked, but whatever. So this was the, I believe this was July fabric of the month from Stephanie. It's called Tropical. It's really pretty, kind of like a sunset. Know exactly what I'm going to do with that, I think. And then this was September from Steph. This just came yesterday. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It is called Valyrian Steel. These are both in 28 count cashel, which is what I get from Steph for my fabric of the month. This is, I believe, September's fabric of the month from Leslie, I think. Or it could be August. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is called Beach Walk. It's a 32 count Belfast, which is what I get from her. Kind of looks like the sand and sea, so I love that. And these are my sale fabrics from Leslie. This is a, these may all be Belfast, I'm not sure. This is Olympus, which is a Belfast, because you can never have too much things that look like the sky. And then this looks a little different than I expected it to look. It looks like the camera is picking it up pretty well, but this is called Heaven's Fury. So there's that. And this is Hurricane. And if it's not Belfast, I'll say it's not. Just assume it is. Gorgeous. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I got into Fabric of the Month because of seeing this, and I came in after it was a Fabric of the Month, but this is Winterbrook. I think it's gorgeous. So there is that. These are all showing up fairly well to color. And then this is in Opal Belfast. It's Sea Witch. Love. So that is under the Sea Fabric sales. And then my picture this plus order came in. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in a lot of these. I don't know if it's my computer screen because I don't have this problem with any other dyer. It's not that I don't like them, it's just not what I was expecting for most of them. But anyway, this is the called for fabric for pumpkin swirl cheesecake. I don't have a whole lot of neutrals, so I went ahead and ordered it just to see if I'd like it. But this is called Sand. It is a 28 cashel linen. I just liked this. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I always need neutrals. So this is cashel in earthen. I thought I might like that better for pumpkin swirl cheesecake. We'll see. This is one that it's like, what was I thinking? I don't know. It was late at night. This is a Belfast. These are all fat quarters, by the way. It's Voodoo. So, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. That might, I don't know. This I was thinking was very Halloween-y, but for some reason I thought, I don't know. I mean, they're pretty. They're just not what I thought they were going to be. And then, oh, and that's called Eek. This is called Cauldron. This is also a Belfast. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be, so I really like that. I like the neutrals as well. It's just the ones with color in them. I don't know. And I could have sworn this one is the one that I just kind of shake my head like, what? This looks absolutely nothing like what's pictured, and I know fabric takes dye differently, but I mean, like, really? This is so off from what I saw on the screen. And I don't dislike it, but I don't know. But anyway, it's nice. I am going to try to participate in the Year of Whips challenge. I have joined the group. I have put up an album, and I intend to film what I'm going to do for that. With needing to have the eye surgery and everything else, I don't know. Okay, so the camera was full because my planner video that I didn't put up was still there. I have no idea where it cut off, but anyway, I'm going to try to do the Year of Whips challenge. I really want to do it. I would love to finish some things, but you know how I am. When I feel like I have to do it, it feels like it's a job, and then I don't want to do it. So, because I already have a job, and you know, why can't I fold this right? Anyway, I feel kind of bad because they've assigned us a pen pal, and I don't want to disappoint her, but I have no idea what's going to be happening with my vision. So maybe I shouldn't have jumped on the bandwagon and joined. I don't know. I'm going to talk to her about it, and I'm going to talk to Melanie and see what they think. And if they want me to drop out or like just be kind of a cheerleader without a pen pal, I'm okay with that. Because I don't want to disappoint anybody. And I'm trying to get Heather to join it. Hint, hint, Heather. If she will. So maybe she could be my pen pal, and we both already know each other well enough to know how we are, and we won't disappoint one another. So yeah, I guess that's about all. Oh, one more thing I should add. I did buy a couple of digital patterns. I'll insert those at the end. And what else? There's something else. Oh, with the exception of the Tempting Tangles Sal, which I did join because the motifs are very small. I'm not going to be doing any more year-long mystery stitch-alongs. I really love, and I will pick up again my Joyful World Sal because I love it. There were a couple of months there, I think it was July and August, where I was kind of but I really liked September and I really liked October, but it was feeling like a job to me. Like, I have to do this every month, and I didn't enjoy thinking that I had to do something every month. So, no more. And I started the Lakeside Needlework Sow, which again is adorable. I thought it was going to be something different though. Looking at the frame, which I love so much, I didn't expect the patterns, the circles, to be so cutesy. And I think this is what gets me about Frosted Pumpkin stuff too. While I love it, really, what am I going to do with it? I don't have a child or children. I'm not, because I don't have children, unless I would happen to someday marry a man with children, I'm not going to have grandchildren, because it's not possible. My cousin's kids and my friends' kids are a little bit too old for these things. So I have nothing to do with them. I have nowhere to put them. And even though I think they're sweet and adorable, other than the holiday specific things, I'm just not going to be doing those anymore. I may still buy them, and I may let them sit around and stitch on them when I feel like it, but trying to keep up with everyone and feeling like I had to get it done was just, whoa, it was bringing me down, and it kills my stitchy bug. Oh, now, you know what? I made a whole bunch of needle minders. I don't know if I showed you guys that in my last video. I started making needle minders, and I kind of toyed around with the idea of opening an Etsy shop, and then I never made any more needle minders, even though all of my stuff came in to make more. So I don't think I'll be opening an Etsy shop. I also started designing my own stickers for my planner, and I got a silhouette, and I'm doing all of that. And I thought, yeah, I will open an Etsy shop and I will sell stickers and needle minders. And you know what? No, I'm not going to do that either. I don't know why I think I'm going to do these things, but it was fun to think about, but I think it will ultimately be too much work. Now, when Mark gets here and I have someone to help me with things, that's a possibility, but right now he is still in Georgia. And I asked him if he would do this, and we're trying to figure out a way to do it because he's in Georgia right now and I am in Pennsylvania, to do the spouse question thing, even though we're not married. But he's funny, and I think you guys would really, some of his answers to just everyday questions are off the cuff and hysterical, so I can't even imagine the things he would say. So we're trying to see if we can film it in Skype, that there will be audio that's worth anything. So we may do that, because I don't know when I'm actually going to see him again. Yeah, so we'll see. But that's everything for now. I hope everyone is having a great stitchy day. It's kind of dismal and gray here in Pennsylvania. It's been raining for the last 3-4 days. So it is a perfect time to stitch. And now that the water heater emergency is kind of, well, it's handled until the handyman can come and fix it tomorrow. That's if we don't need a brand new one, and hopefully we don't, because I hate buying. It's just been a lot lately. We had to put in a new septic tank, and we had to, it's just been a lot. Oh, and I bought a new car too. So yeah, and of course as soon as I buy a new car, I find out that the eye surgery that I prefer to have that isn't covered by insurance is another $5,000. So yeah, anyway, I will talk to you guys. It shouldn't be too long, because I do want to do the Year of Whips challenge video. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a great stitchy day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!